What is up, YouTube? Frosty Hobidon here, and today I am back with another reaction video for all of you. And this reaction video is another death battle. And this death battle is based on two video game characters, Infamous and Prototype, Cole McGrath versus Alex Mercer. Cole McGrath from, I believe it's from Infamous, and I believe Alex Mercer from Prototype. I am familiar with Cole McGrath because I've seen his gameplay, I've seen his video game series, and I've played him in the PlayStation All-Stars video game brawl in college. Oh, I keep losing all the time. Whenever I face him or someone who keeps bringing out the annoying Kratos player who keeps bringing you close to him to beat you up. But it was still fun. Anywho, if you haven't checked out the original video, leave a link in the description down below. Go check it out for yourself, and then come back and see my reaction. I'm not sure how. I'm trying to upload as many videos as possible. I might have, just a heads up, I might have a break from from reactions because I'm going to be very busy. So I'm giving you guys a heads up right now. So I'm just letting you guys know I need a break because let me tell you, your favorite white lion is not doing so hot lately. It's been stressful. I'm trying to balance a lot of things. I got some personal things I need to get rid of. So upload future videos in future videos before this. They will be uploaded and scheduled. So I'm letting you guys know ahead of time. Anywho, let's get on to reactions, shall we? Enough of me talking. In 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, we got a new
Cole McGrath, the patron saint of Infamous.
Alex Mercer, the Blacklight Virus Prototype from Prototype. That's right, champions. You voted for it, so we're finally doing it.
Oh, they voted for this.
Long after these characters were ever.
I like this art style, though. So people on Twitter, on YouTube, they voted for this? Okay.
Relevant. Oh, hey, look what I found in the trash. An old script we wrote for this very matchup way back in 2013.
Wait, we haven't emptied our trash in 10 years?
He's Wiz and I'm
2013, that's
and
a long
it's our
time.
job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
All right, let's do this.
With great power comes great responsibility.
That is true.
McGuire's not the only superhero who's had to learn that lesson.
Cole McGrath was just your average delivery boy in Empire City until one day he opened a package that exploded.
Empire City, that sounds familiar. Sonic the Hedgehog on Sonic Unleashed? They have an Empire City. I highly doubt it's something similar to this.
In his face.
This was the Ray Sphere, a device that, upon erupting, destroyed much of the city and tore through Cole at the atomic level,
killing him instantly. Next,
killing him in. Okay, Cole's story changes based on the player's choices. For this matchup, we are focusing on the canonical good Cole, while exploring possible effects of the evil Cole. Okay, that is true. They do have two ways, depending on the player's choices. You can choose Coles to take the good side or the evil side. And seeing here, they're choosing the good side. But they're going to take some elements from the evil side to see some possible effects.
Actually, he scooped up some superpowers. Cool, zippity-zappity superpowers.
More specifically, Cole became a conduit, one of many beings who were granted supernatural abilities from the Ray Sphere explosion.
Which also turned Empire City into a gun.
Let's see, I don't want to mess up. Cole McGrath, full age, he's 27 years old, he's 6 feet tall, aka Electric Man, savior of Empire City, patron saint of New Maurice. Okay? A prime conduct, knows how to hardcore parkour. I mean, don't we all know how to parkour? I know how to parkour, but I don't think my creator can. The one who drew me can. Well, he can, probably, but how often do we see him parkour? Does he parkour? Or get the chance to do so? Okay, no. Quit college to piss off his parents. Come on. Quit college to make your parents angry? Okay, bad word. No, bad language there. Never quit college. I had to graduate from college, even though I was homeschooled. My creator finished college and he got a bachelor's degree. Me, I was homeschooled and then took another school, then a fighting school, and then I got my graduation there. And let's move on to that. Okay, read Bram Stoker Dracula like all the cool kids.
Godforsaken
Really?
hellscape.
Never heard
This
of that.
world needed a hero, or at least an anti-hero willing to clean up the mess he sorta technically made.
Cole put his
Pretty
powers
much.
to the test battling rogue superpowered conduits, including the mastermind behind the blast, Kessler.
Let's be real,
Kessler,
none of
really?
Cole's powers are as sick nasty as his parkour skills, but his ability to manipulate electricity is pretty sweet too.
Cole
I mean,
controls
it's a good
electromagnetic
add-in.
energy. Not only can he generate a smorgasbord of powerful lightning attacks,
There's
he
a
can also
live-action
manipulate
version?
thermal, kinetic, and gravitational energies.
Was that a live action version? Okay, electrokinesis, arc lightning, bio leech, blast, demolition, gravitation, etc. Bolts, alpha, magnum, etc. Grenades, shock, sticky, etc. Gigawatt blades. Oh, he can make blades. He can make blades out of lightning. That's awesome. Gigawatt drain. I'm guessing draining energy. Induction grind. Induction drive. Basically guiding our rails, which we all can do. Well, I don't know. I don't know about all, but speedsters or Sonic characters like me. Sonic characters are like me. We can. I'm somewhat of a Sonic character, but in different style, but in a different universe, place dimension, and we can all grind on whales. Conrad overall lightning tether, radar pulse, rockets, etc. Static thrusters and thunder drop.
Magnetism is pretty broad.
I
after
am
all.
teaching
this
these
includes
moves
his
to my
radar
little
pulse,
brother,
which detects the
Spark.
bioelectricity
He
inside
would love these
organisms,
abilities.
even if they're hidden or transformed.
And for good measure, he got to add some ice powers to his kit. He can throw ice grenades, shoot
Okay,
ice spikes,
powers. Ice powers is a plus. You're already one of my favorites, Cole. I knew I liked this character. I just knew I liked this character. He has ice powers too. Let's see: ice rocket, ice shield, ice grenades, ice launch. I could do some. Anonic freeze, anonic storm, anonic vortex. Okay, an ice rocket. I tried something similar to that. Ice shields. I have made plenty of ice shields. Uh, there you go. A normal ice shield that was like a force field or Captain America style. Ice grenades. Never tried that before. Ice launch. Maybe I never tried that before. Let's give it a shot. I'd give it a shot in the future due to training.
let out some epic ice farts.
He can levitate like Electric Iron
farts.
Man, grind on rails like
doesn't work
Shadow
for
the
me.
Hedgehog, read your mind like Goku's
Shadow?
Muffin Button, charge up with
Goku's
extra
Muffin
karmic
Button?
energy, also like Shadow the Hedgehog, and generate force fields like...
Shadow the Hedgehog.
But these
Of
aren't
course.
just...
A lot of interest. Shadow the Hedgehog is very popular in this video now.
force fields. They literally convert any matter they touch into energy that Cole absorbs. That's insane.
How's that?
Are you familiar with a little equation called E equals mc squared?
No.
Oh, well,
I am.
It defines the mathematical relationship between matter and
First
energy.
boomstick wouldn't
Essentially
know.
how much energy any given mass contains.
Correct.
Okay, the largest mass object Cole absorbs is a 343-gram helicopter chain gun round.
Perfectly
That is
converting matter to
that's
energy is
impressive.
technically impossible, but hey, this is a video game. The mass
It is.
contained in that bullet, when multiplied by the speed of light squared, would release an energy equivalent to over 7 megatons of TNT. This
Correct.
means Cole's energy output is basically fueled by a nuclear reactor.
Oh, so he's like a living super bomb, always ready to go off.
That's one way of describing it.
Sounds like my first ex-wife.
Should he somehow run
Really?
low
The
on
ex-wife
energy, he
jokes,
can drain
you're
it
bringing
from
those
nearby
up.
appliances to recharge. He's even learned to drain the bioelectricity from people, like this. Yikes.
Cole can focus
That's
his
deadly.
electricity through his
Okay, arsenal. Amps, melee weapons. Amps is a melee weapon designed by Zeke Dunbar, channels Cole's powers. He has a ray field amplifier, a small portable device designed by Dr. Sabine Wolf, amplifies Cole's power levels, and inhabits ray force field energy.
amp, a giant tuning fork which lets him ring around the Rosie to death. Or he can just make
That's an
lightsabers out of his
impressive
hands.
weapon.
That's
That's
cool
impressive
too.
weapon.
And because he follows Pokemon rules, Cole's extra resistant to electric attacks.
With these powers,
I mean,
Cole
why-
chewed through Kessler's
Well, of course,
forces,
he has to be
including
resistant
Sasha,
to electric
whose black
attacks.
tar powers could
Spark's
infect
the
and
same way.
control minds.
And he eventually faced down that son of a bitch himself and pwned his ass, despite Kessler having his exact same powers. Coincidence?
Turns out the architect of Cole's misery was himself from an alternate future timeline.
What a twist.
manipulating events from the shadows to ensure this version of Cole became a better hero than Kessler ever was.
Oh, so a future version of himself, of Cole, turn evil. So he went back in time. So I'm guessing he went back in time or time travel shenanigans. Make sure his younger self turned into a hero. I guess, okay.
Yeah, you see, Cole's superpowers are molded through his actions, increasing in power and utility based on how good or evil he acts. Naturally, as a good person, Cole shaped his powers to be more focused to target the bad guys.
That's pussy shit! Evil Cole is way more awesome, son!
What is happening
he blows
right now?
everything up! Collateral damage? Who cares? He can control fire!
What the heck is that?
Well, that just happened. Who wrote this shit?
The point is,
I'm guessing some very edgy teens. Who knows? There are some edgy teens who would write something like this. And yeah, he does get fire powers if you made Cole turn evil.
Kessler's whole plan was meant to prevent the apocalypse, which would appear in the form of the Beast, a conduit of unimaginable power.
Cole is strong enough to create massive thunderstorms, fast enough to route electricity moving at 90% the speed of light, and maybe thanks to Kessler, tough enough to take on the Beast.
Which possessed the power of the ray sphere itself. It could regenerate at an atomic...
Okay, let's see his feats. Survive the ray sphere blast, resist Sasha's mental control, save New Morales from destruction. Ice attacks reach sub-zero temperatures. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking this so far. I mean, I can reach that level too. I bet keep in mind, if I'm near anyone who has ice powers or ice user, I'm giving them a power boost just by being there, and in return, they give me a power boost. According to my Hobidon ice user biology, they get a 50% power boost. I get a 75% boost. Okay, splits an aircraft carrier in half with lightning strikes. Survive David Warner absorbing his Neo electricity. Defeated Sasha, Adam, Kessler, Benton, Keo, and the Beast.
Atomic level and eradicate all of Empire City in a single attack. Fortunately, after a grueling battle, Cole defeated the Beast once and for all.
Though ultimately, it wasn't Cole's power that made him a hero.
In order to stop a plague created by the ray sphere, Cole sacrificed his life, eradicating the conduit genes and saving all of humanity.
Sure, he also killed thousands of conduits in the process, but hey, what's a few corpses when building a better tomorrow? This trolley stops for no one.
Cole was remembered as a saint by the people of New Marais, as a hero by the friends he left behind, and an inspiration to future generations. A true testament to the responsibility of power.
Cole, you did good.
Help me first! I'll save you! Woohoo! He's already gone!
Yeah, but that backflip though.
All right, we're back from the HelloFresh special.
With great power comes great responsibility. But not everybody's got an Uncle Ben to tell him that.
Alex Mercer woke up in hell. Manhattan Island was gripped by the horrific Blacklight virus, transforming its citizens into terrifying monsters.
Alex had no memories. He was a man without a past, and maybe no future, but he did have one.
Okay, real Alexander J. Mercer. He's 30 years old. He's 5 feet and 10 inches tall. 190 pounds. Codename Zeus. The Alpha Versal Metamorph. Traits, distance, super intelligence, terrifying vengeance. Admits he's a killer and a monster and terrorist because he's just so edgy. I mean, he does look the part to be edgy.
One thing,
the Blacklight virus can rewrite your cells all the way down to your DNA, and somehow it granted Alex incredible superhuman abilities. He can infect anyone he touches with this virus, altering their biology at the molecular level in seconds, and giving him complete control over their actions.
So Alex pushed on, desperate to avenge himself and the city by finding whatever monster unleashed this nightmare, and eat them. Yeah, he can consume people to give himself a power boost. He's like Kirby, if Kirby listened to Linkin Park.
This extra biomass gives him superhuman strength, a greater metabolic rate, increased reaction times, and even a regenerative healing factor. Essentially, Alex is an ever-evolving super being, the ultimate being.
Like Shadow the Hedgehog!
By consuming victims, Alex also receives all their memories and experiences, including Peter Randall, a 69-year-old man whose entire history Alex processed in just 11 seconds. Being able to condense that much information into that time frame means Alex can perceive events happening within 5 nanoseconds.
Which is about how long I was married to my second ex-wife.
Alex can shapeshift his body at will, creating disguises, increasing his muscle mass, and forming nearly unbreakable armor.
Okay, infection transforms victims into infected, consumes coldness of alter matter victims, absorb all memories and abilities in victims, reactivate evolution, resistance to radiation, fire, electricity, etc. Biomass shapeshifting, claws, hammer fists, muscular mass, whip fists, blades, tendrils, shield, and armor. Okay. I'm learning a lot about this character that I don't know much about him, but I'm hoping to learn.
Weapon, turning his limbs into
I think
claws
I've
and
seen him
blades,
before,
or
too.
generating countless tendrils that give him unmatched control over his environment.
With these goopy powers, he came up with a bunch of Street Fighter moves, like the air dash, the cannonball, the bullet dive drop, and the hunter dirt nap. Pretty sure that was my third ex-wife's boyfriend's stripper name.
And after consuming enough people, Alex reaches critical mass and can unleash his evil slop in.
Okay, that's crazy. From the gameplay perspective, Alex's health can be viewed as a representation of his biomass reservoirs. It increases when he consumes and decreases when he performs devastator attacks. Okay.
Powerful ultimate attacks.
Like the Tendril Barrage Devastator. Oh, it's beautiful.
Wow.
Despite being
That's
seen as the world's
insane.
most wanted terrorist,
Like a living symbiote.
Alex used his powers to stop the spread of the virus and end the city's nuclear devastation.
Oh,
It
good
was
for
then
him.
he learned the truth. He wasn't Alex Mercer at all.
He was the Blacklight virus itself, which absorbed the memories and likeness of the real Alex Mercer, who was not only dead, but actually responsible for all of this in the first place. To decipher this, I recreated the Blacklight virus myself, the most dangerous...
Why is it empty?
He's right behind me, isn't he?
So the
Yes, he
man
is.
Alex was hunting the whole time was himself. Dun dun dun.
That's right, Boomstick. Turns out Dr. Alex Mercer helped create the Blacklight virus, and when things didn't work out and he was about to die, he recklessly unleashed it upon the city.
What a petty SOB.
Why would
What
you
he
do-
didn't know was that the virus would merge with his sentience
petty-
and memories
he did
and
this
become
for
a new
petty
Alex.
reasons?
How? Why? Don't question it, it's a nothing burger.
But is this massive viral material that calls itself
It's a
Alex
video game.
actually human in any meaningful way?
The poor bastard sure tried to be. Too bad humans can be dicks, and everyone kept betraying
can
him.
be sometimes.
Even the so-called love of his life, who shot him in the face. Whoa!
Whoa.
So,
Okay, she is not girlfriend material since she easily betrays you and shoots you in the face. Okay, I see why Alex Mercer does not like these guys.
Alex
Does not like
figured,
humans.
obviously, humanity had to go.
Not just go, but be made better. Whatever goodness remaining with this Alex was left behind as he plotted to unleash a second Blacklight virus, recreating humanity into a super species in his own image. Great power became great terror.
Classic anime RPG villain stuff. And he was strong enough to do it. Alex can casually tear buildings apart, dodge supersonic tank shells, and even defeated the Supreme Hunter, who was tough enough to survive a nuclear blast that would have leveled Manhattan.
That is impressive. Estimate made by the non-Blackwatch characters claim that the blast yield equals to about 75 kilotons of TNT. Blackwatch owner maps is blast radius takes precises.
On the blast radius given in-game, that's 450 kilotons of TNT.
Speaking of nukes, Alex survived one. His healing factor is off the chain. And after being blasted into paste, all he needed was the tiniest bit of himself to come back good as new.
His healing occurs at the cellular level, making him
Okay, save Manhattan from terrorizing Manhattan. He saved Manhattan for terrorizing Manhattan. I don't know if that's how saving it, but I'm getting some Dr. Doom levels of way of saving it. Casually toss a tank and a helicopter, regenerate after taking a nuclear blast, proceeded absorbing memories of 66% of lightning speed, possesses the skills of thousands of consumed soldiers, defeated Robert Cross, Elizabeth Jean, Peter Randall, and Superior Hunter.
virtually impossible to kill so long as he keeps consuming.
But attempting to take over the world and kill millions of people pissed off a certain James Heller, a dude who had just had enough of his fucking weird, fucking rambling shit.
Who used the same virus powers to
Did he actually
consume
say that
Alex
in the show?
once and for all.
Live
the
by
game?
the Kirby
I mean,
symbiote,
not the
die
show.
by the Kirby symbiote. But was Alex just a virus after all? I mean, what's more human than the urge to conquer the world, drive its species to the slaughter, consume its raw genetic resources, and crown yourself
check out this
king?
comic.
Maybe the
Does
day
anyone do a
Alex
comic
Mercer
review?
died was the day he truly became human.
Wow, that was intense.
Yeah, it was.
It was intense.
My daughter tells me you're a man who's good with his hands, Ratchet.
Sir, I swear I never...
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate
All
once
right,
and for
let's
all.
do this.
It's time for a death battle!
All right, let's do this. All right, right off the bat, the helicopter's being thrown to pieces.
I think I've still got room for dessert. Buddy, you are one sick freak.
Yes, he is. Cole, you might want to dodge those. I'm rooting for Cole in this one. Yeah, I like the hero. Plus, he has ice powers. Oh. Okay, get music. I'm sorry, did you just do a spin dash, my guy? Why are you, who do you think you are, Sonic the Hedgehog? I'm sorry, Shadow the Hedgehog? Get over here. Yeah, get that sword, get that weapon ready. Oh, man. There we go. There's the ice power. Good work. I mean, that's very impressive, and I wouldn't do it like that, but hey, this is a death battle, and so, yeah, go all out. Be careful, Cole. Snuff him out. There you go. He's a slippery one.
What a nightmare. You don't know the half of it.
Oh, crap. Oh, man. Use your lightning and your ice in one. You really love throwing helicopters at people. Come forward. A storm tornado.
So much power, and yet you waste it on these vermin. I can change this world for the better. The only
thanks.
vermin I see here is you.
Nice. Make come back. Get him off. Get some distance. Lightning blade. Okay, you're not even you anymore. You're a monster at this point. This is so cool. I love it.
You don't want to give me your power! Fine! I'll just take it!
Come on. There we go, Cole. Oh!
This world sure isn't perfect, but it's a lot better without you in it, asshole.
There you go, Cole. You won.
Oh, now I know where that script was in the trash. I had to hear someone say awesome sauce.
Both opponents were incredibly versatile and deadly, and both could match each other's powers
Awesome
blow
sauce.
for blow.
I haven't
They
heard
could
that
each
phrase in a
create
while.
weapons,
It is
amplify
stupid.
their strength, and fight at range.
But could Cole survive Alex's infection? Well, Alex would usually need to weaken an opponent to get that trick to work. Even then, the Ray Sphere incident that created Cole's powers in the first place ripped apart everyone.
Let's see. While with Ray Spears creates a conducts Cleanser was unsure if Cole would survive the explosion. It is stated that the mission, the truth, the beast was torn apart by a ray spear, so Cole survival accounts to his ability.
Else down to the atomic level, and the beast's attacks were capable of the same thing.
Okay.
Considering the Blacklight virus only works down to molecular DNA, it's reasonable to say Cole would be able to resist it.
Sure, Alex could have potentially consumed Cole's.
Okay, Cole's bio-leech drains nano-electricity from living things, which is partly responsible of his healing the human body from wounds. It is likely it would negate Alex's regeneration as well.
Biomass to give himself an edge, but Cole could just do the same thing to Alex, absorbing his bioelectricity to power himself back up.
But nothing could challenge the gap in power.
Okay, let's see the advantages. Cole McGrath, more powerful, better range options, could resist the black light virus. He could resist it, yeah, due to his abilities, yeah. Radar senses counters all of Alex's disguises. His weakness, vulnerable to possible corruption. Alex Mercer. He's smarter and more experienced than him. Harder to kill due to regeneration. His downside, he's notably slower. Okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Everything Alex survived could simply not match Cole's force fields, and especially not the power of the Beast. The blast the Beast created actually had a much wider radius than the one the Supreme Hunter could survive. To compete with these foes, this means Cole was simply far more powerful than Alex.
Speaking of the Beast, Cole's ability to disintegrate it at the atomic level meant that even Alex's crazy molecular regeneration couldn't stand up to Cole's might.
Just like how Cole could overpower Kessler despite his resistance.
Okay, Sasha's organic tor controls the minds of physical alters its victims. This is curiously similar to the black light virus. Cole might not resist its tar, but heal people affected by it. But he can heal people affected by it.
To electricity, or how he resisted Sasha's mind control powers, which were eerily similar to the Blacklight virus.
But I bet you're wondering, what if Alex fought evil Cole instead? Well, it'd be even worse, because that Cole took the Beast's power for himself. That's good night for Angry Virus Boy.
Alex was a versatile.
So with the even if evil Cole was fighting, it would be a worse. Alex Mercer would have a more difficult time as it is. So he absorbed, since evil Cole absorbed the Beast's power. Okay, so either way, good Cole or evil Cole, Cole would win.
Deadly opponent, but Cole's counters, speed, and raw power gave him the edge.
Alex got the Cole shoulder, just like this stupid script.
The winner is Cole McGrath.
Congratulations, Cole McGrath. You win this fight. Fellow ice user.
Thanks for watching. And hey, are you a Death Battle member? We've got a ballot going on right now where members get to choose a matchup for the next season. So click that join button and jump into our Champions Discord.
Okay. Who's next? Frieza? Megatron? Okay. The next Death Battle is going to be Frieza versus Megatron. I gotta give Nylon a call from another dimension. Do some dimensional calls and let Nylon know. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun death battle. Frieza versus a Transformer. Honestly, I think Frieza might have this. But then again, we may not know what Megatron has up his sleeves. The Transformers are not just living robots. They can Megatron Optimus. I learned a lot about Optimus Prime and what he can do. Cybertronians can do more, can do a whole lot more, and they are tough to kill. They are very powerful. Cybertronians are very powerful, and I have seen their feats and what they can do in the comics, animation, and art and video game art styles. And people like to think Transformers can't do anything that much due to the classic Transformer, the old days. Oh, they have given a boost in power. Trust me. Well, that was a death battle. Alex Cole wins this death battle. And like I said, I'm a fellow fan of ice users. I like ice users. Cole has lightning, which is like my little brother. Sparks, he is a mouse. He has lightning abilities. I'm going to teach him the moves that Cole can do. So help Sparks be an even better hero that he wants to be. And practice two of those little ice powers that he used. And ice launch is easy for me to do. I can perform that well. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reaction video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Your thoughts on this death battle. Let me know in the comments down below. Did you enjoy this? As always, take care, have a great day, be safe, and most importantly, stay frosty and stay healthy out there. Catch you all later, and make sure to wash your hands, everybody. And if you excuse me, future videos along the way, I am going to take my little break from reactions. Hopefully I get the chance to record in the future, and hopefully recover from the hiatus. Take care, everyone, and be safe. I want to say a special shout out to my following Patreons and fellow new Patreons members here. KKD Silver, Elian Maybe, Cameron Carpenter, David Dister, Marcus Angelic Boy, Jay the Real McCoy, Dakota Umlov, Zach Cow, Boss Maker, Nevin Punzel, Curtis Wildcat, and Matthew Hensley. Thank you for your support for being following Patreons of the Hobidon Squad. I look forward to seeing y'all in the next video.
Run! She's a ghost and a bitch!